Listen very carefully. Something legal is being done against you right now. A woman you trusted is standing before a judge with forged documents. Heaven allowed me to see this before it happens, so you can stop it. You have only 5 minutes to understand what's going on, or you could lose control of your reputation. They clearly showed your name, and their intentions are not good. Don't close the video, because Archangel Michael gave me a specific instruction to protect you from this betrayal. This woman is carrying papers that look real, but they are fabricated lies designed to silence you. She thinks she's in control, but God saw through her plan first, and that's why he put this message in your path. Time is running out. She's about to speak before a judge, but there's a divine command for you to hear this before she opens her mouth. You have the opportunity to change the ending of this story. What she's about to say under oath can change how the world sees you, and for the worse. However, you still have a window of opportunity. There's a door open to reverse this damage right now. Only if you listen to this message to the end and allow divine justice to take its course will you be able to stop what's coming. If she signs that last page, her lies will spread quickly and be harder to stop. Stay with me, because I need to tell you what to do next. The truth is in danger being buried by this woman's actions. You trusted her in the past. You gave her access to something sacred, a secret, an important document, a photo, or a private word. Now, she's using that same trust to try to destroy you. Do not be afraid. The most powerful force in the universe is with you right now. I am Michael, and I am here with the authority to defend you. But I need you to listen carefully. You must stay until the very last sentence of this video. Something is about to happen, and the final instruction in this message will change everything. God didn't send me to speak to you with doubt. He told me clearly, tell my son this isn't just a warning, it's a rescue. Understand this. If you close the video now, she wins. But if you stay, the miracle begins to unfold, and that courtroom where she is will become the place of her own confession. Pause and understand that this is not an ordinary message. God is changing your destiny in real time right now. This is not an exaggeration. You were led to this video for a legal and spiritual reason. Now, pay close attention to what follows, because every word is vital to your defense. What I'm about to tell you is key. These words have the power to free you from the trap she's trying to set for you. It's not just lies or slander. It's spiritual warfare using legal documents. And you need to know this. She's not acting alone. There's someone else behind her, supporting her. She knows exactly why she filed those papers right now. It's because you're about to receive a public blessing and a great favor, and she wants to stop it. But listen to what God says. The trap she set herself will be the testimony of your victory. However, this will only happen if you obey heaven's instructions right now. Don't put this off. She had prepared herself physically, appearing serious and professional to deceive others. But what she doesn't know is that heaven has already foreseen what will happen in her next 72 hours. Something shocking will silence her completely. If you're still here, use this as your confirmation. This morning you felt something strange in your chest. A jolt or a fear you couldn't explain. Your soul was detecting this attack before it happened. But this attack won't end in victory for it, because you're not alone in this battle. You are never alone. This message is your true defense. While you continue listening, the heavens are changing her plans against you. Pay close attention. She doesn't just want you to stay silent. Her goal is to take something material from you. She wants access to your land, a bank account, an important relationship, or your reputation. She believes that by winning this case, she can destroy who you are and how others see you. But Archangel Michael declares that her documents have no power against divine justice. She has papers, but we have the authority to nullify any written lie. Take a deep breath. What I'm about to tell you will shock you, because this won't remain solely spiritual. A physical messenger is coming, a real person who will appear in your life to confirm that this protection is real. In this video, you'll find the exact way to receive the help God is sending you. You can't miss the final truth I'll reveal at the end. I need to tell you something very important that's just for you. If you feel this isn't a coincidence, it's because your protection has already begun. You didn't open this video by mistake. Heaven is using this channel to speak to you directly. If you want to receive these divine alerts at the exact moment, before any danger approaches your life, subscribe to this voice right now. Your future depends on being alert. Now, let's return to what's happening in this battle. Do you remember that photo she asked you for, or the day she recorded that voice note? She laughed and assured you she would never use it against you. But the truth is, she was already planning this betrayal from that moment on. That courthouse may seem like a normal physical place, but spiritually at the battlefield where angels are already lined up to defend your path. The judge may not see the truth at first. Those documents may appear genuine to human eyes, but God knows the true evidence. This woman acted out of envy. She saw how you began to rise, how people trusted and respected you, and she couldn't stand it. That's why she decided to attack you legally. What she doesn't know is that your protection isn't an emotion, it's a divine act. This message is the official notification. Heaven is intervening in her case right now. Even if she presents false evidence, God has the power to silence her and turn her lies into the driving force that will propel you to greater heights. Don't get distracted. Don't skip a single second of this video. You'll notice something physical. As you listen to these words, you'll feel more strength in your chest. Your spirit is being strengthened because heaven is transferring authority to you right now. They won't steal your voice or twist your truth. Your destiny will not be stopped. Next, I'm going to reveal who's behind this. Yes, there's a second person involved. It could be someone in your own family or someone who always smiled at you. But don't worry, because their plan has just been uncovered. This person's plan has just been exposed. By the time you finish listening to this message, you'll know exactly what steps to take. You haven't worked all this hard to be silenced by someone who pretends to be brave in court, but knows she's lying. That woman who once kept your secrets is now trying to use them as weapons to destroy you. She doesn't understand that God is watching her every move. Even though her documents are being passed from desk to desk and she acts confidently, she doesn't have the power to decide your future. This conflict is only a temporary obstacle, not the end of your journey. God is already in control of the situation. Don't be intimidated by her shouting or threats. The loudest people aren't always right. Now I must reveal something very strange to you. Someone gave her information. That's how she found the courage to print those documents and submit them. A jealous voice has been encouraging her all this time. It's someone who is never happy for your achievements and who always look for ways to undermine you behind your back. That voice that influences you is closer than you think. It's someone who's always trying to make you feel guilty and plant doubts in your mind. But don't be afraid, because God is about to reveal both of their names to you. I've seen what they do. They gather around a table behind your back and mock you, thinking you're just someone they can use for their own purposes. They're wrong about you. You are a person chosen by God, and He will not allow them to make you the target of their mockery. Remember that time she told you, "I'll always be here for you." Now you know that wasn't true. She was already rehearsing how to betray you. She practiced her lie, but you have the truth on your side, and the truth always prevails. Something shocking is about to happen. A voice will rise up against her in that courtroom. It won't be someone you expect. It could be a stranger or someone who was already there silently, ordered not to intervene. But God will cause that person to speak, and their words will completely destroy this woman's strategy. She had a calculated plan. She even chose the exact date too. The fact that you are listening to this right now is no coincidence. We are in a spiritual battle, but victory is already yours if you stay until the end. In a few moments, I am going to reveal something I was forbidden to say until today. It is information about your origin and about a hidden situation in which your spirit was involved without your knowledge. Don't go. Let me ask you something direct. Have you been feeling exhausted lately without any medical explanation? Have you experienced sudden weakness in your legs or back, or headaches that seem to come out of nowhere? What you're feeling isn't normal tiredness. It's direct spiritual interference. They're trying to weaken your body so you won't have the strength to defend yourself against what this woman is doing. But by staying here, that interference will break. I need you to understand what comes next, because it's the key to your liberation. Everything worsened the moment she filed those legal documents. Her words weren't just lies. They were direct attacks on your peace. But listen carefully. God allowed this to come to this for one reason only, to undo all the damage publicly and permanently. This message is a divine objection to his plan. I'm going to show you how to undo what she tried to ruin, but only those with the courage to see it through to the end will see the result. If you're still here, it's because you believe the heavens are protecting you. Here's the proof of her mistake. She never expected you to receive this information. She thought she had time and that no one was watching her, but now everything has been exposed. Heaven has intervened in your path, and God will intervene in the next 48 hours. Pay close attention, because what I'm about to tell you will change how you view the last 5 years of your life. This woman isn't just a figure in your present. She comes from your past. The connection you had with her wasn't a coincidence. It was a spiritual test you're about to overcome. Her role in your life is over. What she's doing now has nothing to do with your future. It's just a last-ditch effort to maintain control. But make no mistake, people like her fight harder when they know they're losing. Take a deep breath. Feel peace replacing fear in this moment. Walk with confidence, because very soon she will make a serious mistake. Her legal case has a critical flaw she hasn't seen. God assures me that this error will come to light and justice will be served immediately. Remember that photo, that recording, or that secret she's trying to use against you. She doesn't know that God transforms those attacks into wisdom for your benefit. The very thing she planned to destroy, you will end up blessing you. You'll be surprised by the outcome, because heaven works in unexpected ways. Your enemies will become proof that God is with you. Therefore, I give you a clear order. Do not beg her to stop. Do not write to her. Do not call her, and do not react as she expects. Your silence will be your most powerful tool. Let heaven take care of her while you stand firm. Your silence and peace will unnerve her. Let her present her case before the judge. While she relies on her lies, God has already prepared your defense based on real facts. The truth is the only witness that matters, and the truth always prevails in the end. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you is shocking. You think you know who gave her the information, but you're wrong. The person who handed her that file, that name, or that weakness of yours to use against you is someone who still pretends to love you today. Yes, someone who's still close to you and acts like they're your ally. That person still replies to your messages, checks your social media posts, and asks how you are, pretending to care. But the truth is, they gave your information to that woman to destroy your peace. Don't cry over this. This message is one of victory. God will show you not only who she is, but also how to protect your future, so that no one will ever betray you like this again. Now you understand everything. She wasn't acting alone. She had someone giving her instructions from the shadows. Someone who used love as a mask while harboring deep envy inside. The moment you told them, "I trust you," they saw their chance to attack you. But listen carefully. God does not tolerate betrayal. Right now, the truth is coming to light, and both she and the person she's helping will be exposed. I see a specific name signed in red ink on a legal form. That name shouldn't be there, and it's been silently affecting your life. It's someone you open your heart to, or someone who promised you loyalty in the past. Those people never had your back. They had your secrets and used them to try to control you. God says they want to steal the fruits of your labor, but now heaven is blocking their plan. You need to know the truth. She's not going to that courtroom with just legal documents. She's using dark spiritual practices against you. Yes, it's that serious. There are curses and negative prayers that have been secretly uttered to make you lose the case. It's pure envy disguised as a legal process. But that plan fell apart the moment you started listening to this message. That courtroom is no longer her stage. Now it's where God will act. Instead of you being the one on trial, she'll be the one under the gaze of the only judge who knows every detail of her lies. Her plan is crumbling right now. Let me explain something that happened 3 nights ago. That missed call was an accident. Your angels prevented you from answering to keep you from saying anything she could use in this legal attack. God not only protects you from physical harm, but also from dangerous conversations and contracts. If you feel isolated and are losing friends, understand that only the people who hurt you are drifting away. You might think this betrayal is destroying you, but the truth is, it's creating a spiritual shield of protection that will serve you forever. That trial was designed to end your career and your peace, but God has changed the outcome. What was meant to be your defeat will become the official proof of your victory and your new position of authority. After this, you're going to move forward publicly with great strength and without apologizing to anyone. Take a deep breath, because I know someone listening to this right now is trembling with nerves. You're wondering if you'll really be able to survive this legal and personal attack. I assure you that you will not only survive, but you will emerge stronger. Soon people will wonder how you recovered so quickly from such a blow. But the truth is, it won't be an ordinary recovery. It will be divine intervention, and that always seems like a miracle to others. You are living proof that heaven is at work. That woman made the mistake of underestimating who protects you. She thought you were alone and defenseless, but she doesn't know that you are under constant watch. God has recorded every one of your difficulties and every moment of pain, not to leave you alone, but to give you a public reward for what you have endured. Justice is on its way. If you feel a warmth in your chest right now, it's confirmation that what I'm saying is true. The attack she planned will backfire with a force she cannot deny. God not only protects you, He gives you a place of honor before those who attacked you. You are about to receive support that your enemies will not be able to explain. This is not about fame. It is about a special favor that will open doors for you before you even walk through them. Your name will be respected in places you have never even been. The woman in that courtroom will feel this shift in power and will be powerless to stop it. She continues filling out paperwork, but God's purpose is greater than any legal procedure. Let's talk about the critical points. That bank account she's trying to manipulate, the family member she's using to pressure you, and that old email or message she's using as supposed proof. All of that is going to fail. It won't work against you because you're not the same person she knew anymore. You're now under superior protection that invalidates her attacks. The person she's trying to attack no longer exists. You've changed and now possess a confidence she can't attain. That's why she's desperate. She feels she's losing control over you, and that desperation is causing her to act erratically. Let her scream. Let her run around with her papers and her lies. You're going to win this case by staying calm. You won't need to yell or fight like she does, because God's authority is speaking for you right now, and no one can silence it. Are you still here? Good. What I'm about to tell you will unlock an important memory. I want you to think about that specific night when you cried harder than ever. You were trembling with fear and helplessness, perhaps in your bed, feeling like you couldn't take it anymore. Perhaps it was in the shower or in a corner where no one could see you. That night, the spiritual attack against you had already begun, and you didn't even know it. But Archangel Michael did know, and he had been preparing this moment to rescue you. You weren't crazy for feeling that way. You were truly under direct attack. But now things have changed. You are under total protection. From this moment on, no voice raised against you will succeed. No lie she tells will have any legal or spiritual value, and no betrayal will decide your future. Pay close attention to the next 21 days. During this 3-week period, you will witness miracles you never even asked for. The change will be so evident that those around you will ask if God personally intervened in your life, and the answer will be a resounding yes. This time, He has taken complete control of your situation. Take another deep breath, because now I'm going to reveal what she most feared you would discover. Are you ready? What I'm about to tell you is what she feared most. It wasn't your voice or your talent that frightened her. It was a favor you have. That invisible backing that makes people trust you immediately and opens doors for you even if you don't have the necessary connections. She saw that and was terrified. He realized that no matter how hard he tried to copy you or come close to your success, he could never have what you have. Seeing that he couldn't be like you, he decided to change tactics. If he couldn't equal you, he would try to destroy you. He didn't do it with physical violence, but with documents, indirect lies, and by using silence to cast a shadow over your reputation. But he made a grave mistake. He underestimated your strength and forgot who protects you. You are not an ordinary person. You are someone who has endured much pain, but who also holds a promise of freedom. Every disappointment you have experienced has only served to prepare you for this moment of ultimate liberation. Right now, God is revealing the truth. This was never just a personal conflict. It's about your future and what is rightfully yours. There's a financial blessing, a leadership position, or recognition that has your name on it. And she tried to take it away from you. She tried with all her might because she knew it wasn't meant for her. You must understand that this woman's fear of you is nothing new. She has feared you for a long time. Even when she smiled at you or seemed to applaud your achievements, fear and envy were hidden behind that false kindness. She knew that sooner or later you would surpass her, and her legal attack was her last resort to try to stop the inevitable. This woman's greatest fear was that you would finally realize your own worth. She dreaded the day you would stop explaining yourself and stop limiting your power just to make others feel comfortable. That fear is coming true right now because you are reclaiming your authority and she is losing control over you. I have to reveal something important about her strategy. There's a document where her signature was misused. She accessed information or permissions that weren't hers to obtain, believing no one would notice. She thinks this move went unnoticed, but every single one of her illegal and dishonest actions has been documented. Very soon, the very evidence she tried to hide will become proof of your innocence. Prepare yourself, because what comes next will destroy her plans at their root. I had a clear vision of you. You were in a cold, silent place, filled with doubt, but someone appeared behind you to give you the support you needed. In that moment of doubt, the truth became clear. They don't know who's protecting you. And here comes a twist she didn't expect. The person she trusted most to destroy you is going to betray her. Just as she tried to betray you, she will suffer the exact same fate. When you try to set a trap for someone protected by God, you end up falling into your own trap. That's exactly what's going to happen. Pay attention, because an important notification is coming. It's something physical. It may arrive by courier, mail, or an official legal notice. This document contains a rectification, written proof, or correction of something she tried to erase or manipulate. This letter will mark the beginning of her ultimate defeat. Once you have that document in your hands, her lies will lose all their power. The door she tried to close on you will reopen, and your reputation will be cleared. She will disappear from your life and your future, because God is cutting off all her access to you. Do you know why this is happening right now? Because you have finally proven that you are ready to take control of your destiny. You are now at a level where lies can no longer affect you. You are under such strong protection that lies simply have no place in your life. They are no longer compatible with the future that awaits you, and God is working to remove everything that cannot accompany you where you are going. I know this process is painful, but what's coming is far greater than any betrayal, greater than any judgment, and far more powerful than that woman's false sense of security. Don't see this as an attack, but as a final push toward your true purpose. She was just the last test before you receive your miracle. Now listen very carefully. I'm going to give you 3 specific instructions. If you follow them exactly, you'll see how this whole situation immediately turns in your favor. The results of these instructions will be swift and undeniable, but ignoring them could delay your own victory. Promise me you won't skip a single word, because what follows is the ultimate change for your future. The time has come. I need you to calm your thoughts and take this message as an official directive for your protection. What I'm about to give you isn't just pretty words. It's instruction for your spiritual and legal safety. If you allow the truth to outweigh your fear, you will emerge from this conflict not only cleared, but with more authority than before. The first instruction is this: don't fight back the way she expects. She's counting on you to post something on social media, call her, cry, or try to get revenge. Don't. That's her trap. Her only advantage is dragging you down to her level of chaos and confusion. Your true power right now lies in your silence and self-control. There is a strategic silence that carries far more weight than any shout. When you act from that strategic silence, her accusations begin to crumble under their own weight. You're not here to stoop to her level or engage in pointless arguments. Your goal is to remain above the fray and force her to face the consequences of her actions without fueling her reaction. She can't follow you to a place of peace and control, so stay put. Don't lower your standards. Don't explain what God is already revealing. And don't try to justify what the truth will soon demonstrate. Your silence will make her more nervous than any complaint you could make. The second instruction is this: you must emotionally disconnect from what is familiar but harmful. I know this is difficult because she was part of your inner circle. You shared stories and secrets with her that you hadn't told anyone else. You believe her closeness was loyalty and that her advice was sincere. But now you understand that that connection was never genuine. She stayed close to you not out of affection, but to have access to your life and your weaknesses. She preferred the insecure version of you, the one who always apologized and held back her own potential so as not to overshadow her. But that person no longer exists. That chapter of your life is over, and that door has closed forever. As your protector, I give you a clear instruction. You must definitively close this chapter in your mind and emotions. Stop torturing yourself by wondering, what if things were different? Don't relive the memories that still keep you tied to her. You're not leaving her behind out of hatred or spite. You're removing her from your life because her presence is no longer compatible with the person you become. She no longer has any power over you. By severing that emotional bond, you take away the only tool she had left to manipulate you. Now your focus must be exclusively on your own path and the victory that lies ahead. She's simply no longer on your level. What's coming in your life requires a clear mind and conflict-free space to embrace your new achievements. You can't enter this next stage carrying the weight of someone who tried to destroy you. Now, listen to the third and final instruction. Release any resentment you harbor toward her in private. Don't do it because she deserves it, but because you deserve to be free from her influence. Forgiveness in this context isn't permission for her to return. It's a tool for your protection. Forgiveness doesn't erase the harm she caused or validate her lies, but it gives you back complete control of your life. As long as you hold on to hatred or anger, she still has a way of affecting you and remains a part of your story. The moment you decide to let go of that burden and stop seeing her with anger, she loses all the power she had over you. You are freeing yourself from her influence for good. Once you sever that bond, the consequences of her actions belong solely to her. There will be no more emotional debts or ties holding you back. Only justice, clarity, and your new beginning will remain. God isn't asking you to be her friend again. He's asking you to be free. And freedom means letting go of the burden of someone who was meant to leave your life. Take a deep breath, because you just received something very few people get. Clarity, precise instructions, and a real way out. Let me tell you what's going to happen now. In the next 10 days, you'll see a change so sudden that even she won't be able to comprehend it. Her confidence will crumble, and those who supported her will fall silent. It's even quite likely that one of her allies will try to approach you, not out of affection, but because they'll realize you're going to win, and they'll want to be on the winning side. Don't trust them. Just watch as, once your name is cleared, even those who criticize you will try to come back. Stand firm and watch as everything falls into place. You won't smile out of spite, but because you'll finally understand that God didn't remove those people to hurt you, but to heal your life. Now, let's return to what's happening in court. Something much deeper is occurring there than meets the eye. She may have documents and alleged facts, but you have the backing of truth and God's favor. That favor accomplishes what manipulated evidence never can. It tips the scales in your favor. It's what allows a judge to see beyond appearances, uncover missing evidence, and let the truth resonate more powerfully than any dramatic performance. Make no mistake, she's acting. She's rehearsed her lines, told others exactly what to say, and faked smiles while setting up her legal traps. But an act, however well rehearsed, cannot withstand the reality of the facts that are about to come to light. She thinks she's in control, but she hasn't realized that a higher power is watching her every move in that courtroom. There's a spiritual protection specifically assigned to your case to ensure her lies stop and your life moves forward. This protection is nothing new. It has watched over you since day one. When you were 8 years old, you were protected from a dark and destructive situation that you may not even remember clearly today, but heaven was there. That same strength was present when she spoke falsely about you 2 weeks ago, and it is by your side right now, giving you the assurance that victory is already yours. Understand this. This isn't simply a conflict between two people. It's a necessary correction in your life, a divine adjustment to put everything in its place. From the moment you decided to listen to this message, heaven's support began to move strategically and sovereignly in your favor. You are no longer the person dragged to court out of fear. Now you are someone walking toward your own validation. What awaits you is public recognition, and a peace that no lie can silence. Stay with me, because in this final stretch I'm going to reveal the last secret. The real reason she decided to attack you at this exact moment, and the unexpected event that will leave her speechless. You probably asked yourself, why now? Of all the stages of your life, why did he choose this exact moment to start a legal battle and spread those lies? Why did he enter that courtroom with such urgency and such a distorted version of reality? The answer is strategic and spiritual. She's terrified because she sensed a change in you over the past 40 days. Before you even realized it, she sensed you were gaining new strength and confidence. The heavens began quietly reshaping your future, and she's trying to strike now because she knew that if she waited any longer, you would be completely untouchable by her attacks. When you finally decided to take control of your life and move forward with confidence, she sensed that change. She panicked because, although she'll never admit it publicly, she always knew you had something special. It's not just that you're intelligent or talented. She knows you possess a strength and resilience that are uncommon. There's something about your demeanor, your ability to stay calm, and your determination that intimidates those who act with malice. That strength you possess is what truly disturbs her. She hated seeing how, despite her attacks, you remained standing and how opportunities began to align for you. She tried to stop you just as she saw you were about to reach a level of success and stability that she could never attain. She had a premonition of your success. She saw that you were beginning to gain respect, that people honored you, and that your influence was growing. Her greatest fear wasn't just seeing you rise, but seeing you rise without needing her. That's why, instead of accepting your progress, she tried to sabotage it before it became obvious to everyone. He thought that if he attacked you legally before you received your greatest blessing, he could delay or destroy what is already destined for you. But he forgot one crucial detail. When you have God's backing, no forged document can undo what has already been declared in your favor. Not even the most elaborate lies can divert the path already laid out for your success. As we speak, the truth is exposing every falsified file and every manipulated statement bearing your name. You can breathe easy because her plan is already unraveling. She doesn't realize it yet, but something will happen in the coming days that will leave her speechless. You'll receive a call or a message that will confirm the tide has turned in your favor. You're going to receive news that confirms something fundamental to her plan has fallen apart. It could be a witness who decides not to testify, a key figure who withdraws their support, or a technical error in the process that invalidates her evidence. Don't worry about how it will happen. Just understand that a higher power is intervening, because she never counted on you having this level of protection. Their plans didn't account for this interruption. When absolute truth intervenes, even the most detailed and carefully constructed lies completely crumble. Now let's talk about you. You are far stronger than you realize. You have overcome situations that would have broken anyone else. You have persevered and helped others even while weathering your own storms. Being here today, listening and keeping the faith amidst this chaos, is proof of your true resilience. That strength is what will carry you through what lies ahead. Your victory will not come from vengeance, but from your ability to stand firm while the truth does its work. Maintaining peace when everything seems to be going against you is your greatest advantage. In fact, the next 48 hours are going to test your resolve. You'll feel an enormous temptation to call someone, to offer explanations, or to desperately seek support to convince others of your truth. Don't. You don't need to mount a frantic defense because the truth is already working for you. When you have the backing of divine justice, no human voice can overcome it. What you need to do now seems contradictory, but is the most powerful thing. Rest. Rest is not passivity. It's the greatest demonstration of trust. By resting, you're sending a clear message to the universe. I know the situation is under control, and I no longer need to carry this burden myself. Stay calm. Remove your hands from the problem, and let the resolution come on its own. I want you to visualize this. Imagine yourself in the middle of that courtroom or that conflict. Everyone around you is whispering, and that woman you trusted is gesturing and lying confidently in front of everyone. You feel the urge to interrupt, to shout your truth, but at that moment something unexpected happens. A higher authority enters the room, a presence that weighs more than any argument and silences everyone present. It's not a lawyer. It's the force of absolute justice. Without a word, every lie she built begins to crumble. That's exactly what's about to happen to you. The process has already begun, and now you must prepare for what comes after the storm passes. Because this crisis will end, and when it does, you won't be the same person you were before. You won't go back to silence or that attitude of trying to please everyone just to fit in. After this, you'll speak with more confidence and walk with a courage you've never had before. You'll have a natural authority, and people will wonder what changed in you. Your only answer will be that you were supported by something greater than yourself. What's coming isn't just surviving this trial. It's a total transformation of your life. This is the ultimate proof that what was planned to destroy you will be used to create a success story that will impact many. But before we conclude, there's something important you should know. You may feel like crying again. Even after receiving this clarity, you might experience waves of sadness or anger about what you've been through. Let those feelings pass. Don't suppress them, but don't let them take root. These emotions are just temporary visitors. Your true state should be one of security and strength. Cry if you need to, but then get up, dust yourself off, and remember that this process isn't over yet and the best is yet to come. We're in that moment of silence before the miracle happens. That tense calm before justice is fully revealed. You may not yet feel the change in the air, but the support you've been waiting for is already on its way. Get ready, because the resolution of your case will be faster and more decisive than you imagine. At this very moment, you are not only being protected, you are being uplifted. What she planned as a destructive attack was, unbeknownst to her, the trigger for your next level of success. Every lie, every court document, and every whisper behind your back weren't obstacles, but rather the necessary impetus to get you where you are today. She thought she was holding you back, but in reality, she was accelerating your path to a position of greater respect and authority. God has taken that conflict and transformed it into the platform from which the world will see your true potential. Justice will not only restore what was taken from you, but will also elevate you above those who tried to bring you down. The process is already underway, and the result will be decisive. When absolute truth enters a courtroom, the logic of liars begins to crumble. You will notice that those who previously opposed will begin to feel deeply uncomfortable. Their arguments will lose their force, their confidence will shatter, and their voices will begin to falter. Because when real evidence and integrity fill a courtroom, every false statement is exposed. She thought this would be an easy victory. She believed she would deliver her rehearsed version and walk away victorious. But instead, she will face pressure she cannot handle. Her practiced lines will crumble, and she will feel an inner defeat she won't know how to explain. Now, stay calm, because what's coming is the final image of your success. I see you leaving that very building that was designed to humiliate you, but you don't leave defeated. You leave with your head held high, calm and completely free. There will be no shame, no fear, no need to seek revenge, only absolute clarity. You won't have to explain anything to anyone, because the results will speak for themselves. There will be no need to prove anything, because in an astonishing way, the truth will become clear to everyone involved. Your presence and your integrity will speak louder than any words. She will be left behind, confused and alone, watching the web of lies she built completely disintegrate before her eyes. Here's a strategic twist. Fate not only halts the attack, but turns it to your advantage. The very pain they tried to use to silence you will become the fuel for your next great achievement. This isn't just about recovery. It's a transformation of your social and professional standing. The day meant for your downfall will ironically become the day of your greatest rise. The very name they tried to tarnish will now be spoken of with respect in places of influence. The supposed evidence they presented to harm you will end up being irrefutable proof of your resilience, your wisdom, and your ability to remain calm under pressure. When people see you, they won't ask what happened to you. They will simply acknowledge your victory. People will want to know how you survived such an attack, and above all, how you emerged stronger. But there's an even more important detail. Someone influential has been silently observing you throughout this whole process. It's not an enemy or a stranger. It's a person of authority who has closely followed what was being said about you. This person saw the rumors, saw the attempts to damage your reputation, and saw the chaos she tried to create around you. However, instead of going along with it, she decided to wait and see how you would react. What she saw made a deep impression on her. While others succumbed to the chaos and conflict, you maintained your composure. While she tried to ruin your name with desperate attacks, you responded with self-control that demonstrated your true worth and maturity. You stood firm, and that influential person is about to intervene. This is someone whose voice carries real weight, and whose words compel others to listen. Soon, this person will speak out in your favor in a way that will completely change the public perception of your situation. Your reputation will not only be restored, but strengthened. I want to be very clear. This isn't about revenge or making her suffer. It's about justice and setting things right. What she did only served to weed out the people who shouldn't be with you in this next stage of your life. She tried to break your spirit, but all she managed to do was highlight your true strength. Her greatest regret won't be the lies she told, but realizing everything she lost by trying to silence you. You were her most loyal supporter, even protecting her during her times of crisis. Now, for your own protection, she has lost all access to your life and your future successes. From now on, things will begin to happen quickly. First quietly, and then suddenly with an impact everyone will notice. The change will begin subtly, but it will soon be undeniable. You will begin to notice a profound calm enveloping you, finally allow you to rest and recover the energy this conflict had stolen from you. You may feel like crying with relief. Allow yourself to do so, for it is a definitive closure of this chapter. What you could not resolve on your own, justice and time have resolved for you. The court case will be closed, this chapter of your life will end, and you will move forward to new opportunities with security that no one gave you and that therefore no one can take away from you. I know you've waited a long time for this moment. You've been patient and loyal, even to those who betrayed you and to a past that didn't value you. But now, you're being invited to focus on your true purpose. That purpose comes with clarity, honor, and unexpected support. Right now, the pieces are moving in your favor, and your name is starting to be mentioned in the right places. Your name is beginning to be spoken with respect by people you haven't yet met. Your path is clearing thanks to influences and movements you can't yet see, but which are already working in your favor. Your life is preparing for a level of satisfaction and joy you've never experienced before. It all began the moment you chose not to stoop to the level of those attacking you, but to maintain your integrity and trust in a higher power. In every crisis, there comes a point where the chaos begins to subside, not because the problem has completely disappeared, but because the ultimate resolution is about to emerge. You are at that exact moment. Look closely. The situation is beginning to yield to your resilience and the unwavering faith you chose to maintain, even when everything seemed to be falling apart. This entire difficult journey has not been a punishment, but intensive preparation. You have been strengthened so that when new doors open, you will walk through them with unshakable confidence. This is where everything changes. The trial and the conflict were never the final destination. They were merely the threshold you had to cross to reach your true position of success. That threshold you cross has now placed you in a position of authority that no one can take from you. While others wasted time fabricating documents and lies, reality was preparing a much grander story for you. While it tried to expose you as an easy target, what it actually accomplished was to make you a living testament to integrity. Your story will serve to inspire others and to demonstrate that truth always prevails over chaos. There's something I want you to keep in mind forever. She didn't break you. She revealed you. You didn't lose your peace, but rather discovered a much stronger and deeper version of yourself. She thought she was burying you, but she didn't realize that, in reality, she was planting you so you could grow stronger